The allergies might have put me down a little bit, but your boy lives, and so do my dreams for trade out. Just barely alive. They're on life support right now. But hey, we're going to talk about it here for Fanboys Unleashed. If I can find the intro. Oh, found it. See y'all in a second. Good evening, everybody. I am Mr. First Down, and I am a Fanboy Unleashed. No matter how much they tell me to stop and those cease and desist, I will be Fanboy Unleashed. You can't stop me. Next to me is the out-of-state Titans fan, the ginger to remember. He is also
the original Red Rocket.
That's right.
Andy Dalton, I challenge you.
He is also a fanboy. You mean Red Rifle? Red Rocket's something else.
Still, got that cannon for an arm. Let's go.
He is take two. He is a Fanboy Unleashed all the way from Ohio. He is
Cincinnati Reds.
Shut up, Bradley Mango. Shut up, Nick. He is Bradley Mango. We are giddy. It is Friday night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. And we are ready to talk Titans with you. We're happy to have you. Feel free to fill up that comment section. I haven't drunk anything yet. This is just allergy medicine. Just feeling it, man. Just feeling
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Everybody in the club getting.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna crash hard. Bradley, how are you doing, bud? Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Surviving. Waiting for draft day. As always.
My boy's been whipped
Reds
up on the interwebs from angry Titans fans. They've betrayed him for coming out of it.
I don't think they should be. I mean, I'm not. I'm liking the Titans so far. I mean, can't get any worse.
No, you got that right.
Knock on wood.
Oh man.
Hopefully, only way to go from here is up. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Now to phrase this question differently, it is March 28th, 2025 in the year of our Lord. Bradley, are they taking Cam Ward? Is the ham on the skillet, per se, for the Cam?
Well, I think the ham is on the skillet. Yes, I got them taking Cam Ward. First of all, let's go back. We started off with we wanted him to trade out because, I wanted them to get a good free agent quarterback, then get a Duke Carter. Unfortunately, Justin Fields went to the Jets, which just to do it, probably a team, back up with Garrett Wilson.
That wouldn't hurt you, didn't it? That hurt you.
It just, like I said, it hurted. Well, the more, the signs are getting clear that we weren't going to draft a free agent quarterback. The trade down was going to hurt because I know Titans are asking 3 first-round draft picks, which is not
supposedly, but yeah, I would think so.
So we're going to dive into this deeper here. We got Brandon Allen and Tim.
If that's not your drafting a quarterback, I don't know what is.
So then Russell Wilson goes to the Giants, which tells me the Giants, I don't think they either don't believe in one of these two quarterbacks or they don't think they have what it takes to move up because Cleveland needs a quarterback. We need a quarterback. Saints need a quarterback. And now Giants got Russell Wilson. They also got Jameis Winston. So it's not too bad. So the only teams out there besides Pittsburgh and Minnesota, depending on what Minnesota does, it's just going to be weird, really weird. Aaron Rodgers is the only one still out there. Is he going to do what Brett Favre did? He is on the same pattern. He did 2 of the 3 teams. He might as well do it. He might as well do the Brett Favre and go to the Vikings. I mean,
in the words of the Emperor, it is unavoidable. It is your destiny.
I mean,
the circle must be completed.
I think the Vikings are a better team than Pittsburgh. I mean, Sam Darnold did good. Bringing Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah.
You get to sit JJ for one more year and just to learn behind Rodgers instead of Sam Darnold. So, but we all saw the if you guys saw the video I made on the Facebook page of ours and the lovely post I did that morning when I got no sleep, I was just like, hey, let's just go check out the college stats of these guys. I mean, I think what impresses me the most about Cam Ward is when I go back to his framework, his body frame. I think he's a strong guy. He's very similar to Steve McNair's build when he played, both 6'2", up in
he said the name. He said the name.
I said body.
He said
body. I think the most thing I like about Cam Ward is 5 years in college. He's still 22 years old. He had a great college career. Shedeur Sanders, great college career. My problem with Shedeur Sanders is how well is he going to take a hit? And his dad has been his college coach, so I don't know how that's going to work in the NFL and his dad not being his coach.
Can you imagine if Rabel was still here and they were like, I bet Sanders would be like, no, fam, no.
Dude, he's still making the same mistakes he's doing in New England. He's making the bad hires and just, yeah. So, I mean, listen, the history, yes, it has not been on the Titan side of developing quarterbacks. We know this. Mariota, Locker, Vince Young. There's plenty of there.
It won't hurt you anymore, Sam. Right. They can't hurt you.
Well, this is why they got a new GM, and I like him. We had
a whole new regime.
Yeah, we had 5 front office personnel at his pro day. Yeah. Brian Callahan was smiling, and Levis lovers, please go look at my stats I posted because
he can't be. Look. There's got to be like just 17 people here, and like
if that. Well, even then, they're still blaming the offensive line. I'm like, do you guys not realize from week 9 to week 15, they were in the top 10 of the top offensive line rankings during that week. So the offensive line improved as the season went on. The only thing that didn't improve was the quarterback play. Now, Brian Callahan, yes, he's going to get some blame because he's never been a head coach and a play caller before. But still, we saw the film of the Jacksonville Jaguars game where, hey, Chig, he's right here, wide open. Throw it.
He did not face pressure on 70% of those interceptions or something like that. It that's him. Okay.
And that's why I posted those career college stats because I'm like, if he was a first-round draft pick who fell down, is because look at those stats. He didn't even throw for that many yards in college. 46 touchdowns, 25 interceptions. That's not bad.
No.
College career stats, but they're not something that goes, that's a first-round pick. And plus when he was at Kentucky, I never heard anything about Kentucky football that year. At least for Cam Ward, 1 year in Miami, he threw 39 touchdowns in 1 year. So he almost outthrew Will Levis's career touchdown passes in college in 1 year. And
ladies and gentlemen,
Miami in the college football playoff talk for a little bit. So
ladies and gentlemen,
Ward.
No, you can't. I think it's done now. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting one of only 2 Cowboys fans that I can put up with. He is the host of the wrestling podcast On the Mat, which I am a co-host of. He is Alan Perales. It's good to have you here. What is up? We are Sam's trying to find a way that he can get his trade out deal, and Bradley is poking holes in it like Swiss cheese with his logic. I hate logic, Alan. It makes me angry.
Well, that's my point. I think that's another thing I want to talk about. Transfer protocol in college. I think it's a good thing, but it's a double-edged sword. I think he should have stayed at Penn State. I think he should have stayed at Penn State instead of going to Kentucky. Now he probably went to Kentucky to become a starter, but like I said, Kentucky, I would consider them more of a basketball school than anything about football. Which I know they're currently not doing.
It's 74-56 right now.
Nice. Just looking back at Cam Ward, I think he's a better leader than Will Levis. I think he'll have a better pocket awareness.
We hope.
And listen, he's got a strong arm. He's going to be inaccurate. That's every quarterback's issue when they have a strong arm. They're always inaccurate.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't have the mean Keem. I thought. for the third straight year. I can't do it no more with Levis.
No,
I try to
understand.
support him. I rooted for him.
We all did. We all tried.
And I just found it awkward that Rand Carthorne interviewed Cam Ward. I just thought that was funny because I'm like, if it's true that Rand Carthorne did want to stick with Will Levis, and that was one of the reasons why he fired him, and then you had to go interview the guy that you could have potentially drafted to save your job, and you didn't. So I just found that, like, I felt bad for Rand during that moment. He's like,
oh, yeah. And what? Yeah, he's sitting there on a thing. I don't know. I think Rand knew what the gig was, and I think the jig was up for him, and he is doing TV now, but he looks pretty calm, cool, relaxed. I would be too for getting paid $8 million to do nothing, to get fired from my job. I'd feel pretty good about that too. Yeah, I feel good about it. But all that is to say, I don't know about you, but I have seen 8 billion mock drafts, right? There are, I think, 3 that I saw out of the 8 billion of that have Sanders going to us, which is really funny. But it could happen.
It could, but I know they were all over Miami's pro day, and they were all smiling, and
they have to be sure.
Yeah,
they have to be sure. Like you can't do this. But this is the last. Albert Breer called it the last piece of the puzzle today. In Tennessee was back in Miami, looking at him, and this was a one-on-one training camp. Nobody else there, just the Titans. And I guarantee you, they pushed him. So we will see. They've had dinner together. It's kind of like a sitcom, right? I think I wrote it in the ticker down here. Will they? Won't they? Are they going to hook up? Maybe it's season 3's finale. It's either that or, Alan, or they are setting the trap for the biggest trade in draft history.
Question is it'll probably have to be the Saints.
You think so? It probably would be.
Well, because Giants, they got Russell Wilson. And to other Titans fans saying this, like I've said it once, like Arch Manning, I'd rather have him in the future. But the problem is, if we draft Cam Ward, he does bad, and we lose, then hey, we can still draft Arch Manning. Problem is, he's still a freshman. He'll be a starter next year as a sophomore. So I want him to. I was killing my other fans, my other sports page, because during the playoff, I just said, listen, start Arch Manning, get Ewers off the field. This guy's not. Get Arch Manning in there if you want to win. But we don't know when Arch Manning's going to come out. We don't know who is going to be in that position to pick him. But to protect Brian Callahan, he needs a better quarterback.
He needs a slam dunk.
Yeah, because we all know what we saw the first 2 weeks when Brian Callahan was just, what are you doing?
Oh, it's the best one. It's the best one ever. I actually fell in love with him even more when I saw it. It was what we all thought. And I think that was a lot of people going, okay, so this guy isn't an idiot. He's like legit trying to coach this guy out of his bad decisions. So George Weston Young from the Beautiful Bearded Bastards podcast, thank you for the like on the Facebook page. Facebook page is Fanboys. Give it a like if you can. Join up if you want. I forgot to click this, but yeah. Is it Ward, Bradley? It's got to be, right? It is.
I believe it is. I think Browns will draft Shadur Sanders number 2. And there
they come. Look at it.
I don't know if the Giants will go. They could go Carter at number 3, and then Hunter could go number 4 to New England. I think Hunter going to New England with Mike Vrabel will be better for New England.
He's such a Vrabel guy.
Yeah, exactly. My fear is I hope Vrabel doesn't ruin Drake May, because Vrabel's not a good offensive minded head coach. He's a defensive guy. And I don't like the hires. I mean, I don't like the hires he's doing there in New England too.
It's like, no, not these guys, dude. Come on.
I know. And that's exactly why we let him go. I think it is going to be Cam Ward. I mean, I saw one guy saying
See, the winds are starting to blow. Okay. So Carter's having dinner with the Browns. Are they eating at with Kirk Cousins and what was it, Chipotle? What we saw.
If they do, I feel bad for Myles Garrett because I think
Yeah.
Myles Garrett just became like Detroit should have snagged him when they had a chance if Cleveland wasn't ever going to trade him. But Cleveland needs a quarterback really bad.
Yeah.
They need a quarterback bad. They don't have no one there.
Do. Yeah.
So unless they trade for Will Levis,
they still need a quarterback if they trade for Will Levis. I'll let you know. I'll let you know right now. Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I saw one guy on TikTok, and I love this comparison. Cam Ward, he said Cam Ward reminds him of Big Ben. I'm like, okay, that's a good comparison. I can see that. I mean, he's not Big Ben wasn't athletic as Cam Ward, but big boy. They're both big. I like Cam Ward. I like his strength. I like his leadership. Washington State, Miami, he did great there. Now, does that mean is he going to do good in the pros? Absolutely not, because college and the pros are different. We all know that. And
right.
I just hope this new GM, Chad Brinker, Brian Callahan, can actually draft a quarterback and develop him right. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know if the Tennessee Titans did try to go after Justin Fields. I don't know if they tried to go after Russell Wilson. I don't know if they tried to go after Aaron Rodgers or not. No one's going to trade for Kirk Cousins because that contract is too massive, and he's, battered and injured. So unfortunately, like I said, I can't watch Will Levis play no more. I can't. And I rooted for him. I want him to succeed because I'm a Titans fan through and through. I want them to win. And like I told numerous Titans fans, it wasn't the defense that killed us last year. It was the offense that killed us.
Correct.
Even when Mason Rudolph came in, it killed us.
You win 6 games. We've talked about this. You win 6 games if Levis doesn't do those things that he does.
Yeah. And
it maddening.
I'm still nervous about JC Latham at right tackle, but I love the guards. I think our interior line is. I love those. I love our guards. I think we got great Peter Scoronzi and Kevin Zittler. That's massive. Lord Cushenberry be back. I think Dan Moore would be good. Like I said, doesn't have to face Myles Garrett twice a year now, and the Ravens defense twice a year. The Bengals, Trey Hendrickson. By the way, I feel bad for Cincinnati. I'm gonna go start them a GoFundMe account because they that team's gonna be all offense and no defense. But yeah, I have Cam Ward. I mean, once I saw like the 5 personnel going to this pro day, and I liked his message to a new GM saying, "Book it, give me it." So definitely intrigued. Can't go wrong with Sanders either. But I mean, we're in this position because of our quarterback play. So
yeah. No. 100%.
And I don't want Travis Hunter because I like our CBs. I like Brownlee and obviously Snead will have to play better next year. He was, some,
No, he was injured. He was injured. That's just all there was to it. And people have to realize, and they're going to have to calm down, because there are plenty of quarterbacks that get beat by people every year, even good ones.
Oh, yeah.
It happens. It's going to happen to you. The problem is he was a big free agent signing. So anytime it happened, 18 cameras are pointed at him the whole time. I don't think that's exactly fair. But people are just, people have to yell about it on social media. They got to yell about something. Might as well be that. Bradley Mangold, your favorite free agent signing so far, if you will.
Not close. Kevin Zittler, right guard. That one's my favorite. I've been a fan of him for a long time, and former Detroit Lion, former Dan Campbell boy. Mm-hmm. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty sure Papa Callahan's happy about that too.
So. Oh, I'm sure he is.
I'm just worried about JC Latham at right tackle for now. But I'm very intrigued to wait to see how he does.
Me too. I'm in. Cody Barton. I think Cody Barton is a hound dog. You put him, and he sniffs out the, whatever. Can you hear that, Bradley? Why is that Rocky Top being screamed at the top of its lungs as the Wildcats go down 78 to 65?
Nice.
Have a
Woo!
seat, Kentucky. Have a seat. Chris Walker, a former co-worker of mine, good man. That's him and his wife Pam in the picture. Everybody, if it ain't Cam, I'm not seeing a good season. I don't think it's going to be a great season, regardless. It's a lot to do.
We're still going to be in rebuild mode for at least 2 more years.
Look, if you get to like 8 wins this year, you should feel pretty good. But hey, who knows? These guys, if they are like the quarterback, right, they will elevate everybody around them. We've seen it before. So maybe.
And if Nick Holtz is, I want to see what Nick Holtz does at offensive coordinator, because I don't think Brian Callahan will be the play caller this year. So I'm looking forward to see what Nick Holtz can do.
You don't think he's going to be
Brian Callahan? No, I think he's going to get the play calling duties this year. I think he should. But like, the good news is this division. I mean, Texans are the only team. I mean, Colts are hover around 500. Jaguars, oh my God, they're just Duval. Can't do it.
Well,
Jaguars,
look, it would be really embarrassing if they're good this year. If he fixes Trevor, we're in trouble. Everybody.
I mean, Christian. I don't know. Christian Kirk got picked up already, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think it was the Rams. I could be wrong.
We do. I mean, quarterback and receiver. I think Chig. I still believe in Chig and Riley, but I think
Chig's on the way out. I mean, I think Wiley is just
my boy, Oregon Duck Ferguson.
For heaven's sake.
That's my boy. Bring him. He's a big boy blocker, good receiver.
Take off those duck feathered sunglasses right now. Take them off.
Never.
I need them. They're part of me. I had them tattooed on my highs. I went Cody Barton. You went Zettler, and that's good things.
Demont Jones would probably be my second after that.
I think
Cody Barton too.
I think my second, honestly.
Lorenzo Carter, I think, was under the radar signing. Good veteran.
Yes, that's a veteran. A lot of these guys, I don't know. I kind of like Van Jefferson. I think he's a capable wide receiver. Yeah, absolutely.
No more NWI. We called it.
Finally, yes. Welcome to the hate train of NWI.
Now I just see Mason Kinsley on.
Because I dare say that we could draft somebody better years ago. That I hate NWI. I don't hate him, but you could have drafted somebody better. You could have drafted somebody better last year and the year before that.
Listen, like we said, we like NWI for what he was. His best weapon was his availability.
Sure.
The guy never had above 500 yards receiving in the season. Come on.
Right. He would even block sometimes. It was great. Anyway,
replacement though. It's a good replacement, Van Jefferson.
It is. Who do you Mr. Mangold, who do you like in the draft?
Can I get a twofer?
Yeah. Which round?
Well, we don't have a second round pick this year, do we?
Yeah, we have a second. We don't have a third.
Okay, sweet. Ooh. Okay, second round pick. If Luther Burden is available, I would love that. If he's not, my second choice, Isaiah Bond. And then if he's not available, I like Savion Williams from TCU. I like 6'4", 222. The guy I'm talking about from Boise State, Prince Stratham. I can't.
Coming out?
I don't think he's available yet. I think he's going to come out next year. I'm looking at the list right now, like the rankings of the wide receivers. Ooh, Antoine Wells Jr. from Ole Miss. Okay. A couple of Oregon receivers like Holden and Tez Johnson.
Don't be that guy.
But like I said, Luther Burden. Ooh, Trey Harris to Ole Miss. That'd be nice.
Fine. If you want to do that, then I'll go in the second round and pick James Pierce Jr. Edge Vols. Woo!
I'm trying to figure out who's that receiver from Tennessee that ran a very good, impressive 40-yard dash.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
Thornton? Yeah, he's not.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't
So
have
Luther
comment.
Burden, Isaiah Bond, and Xavier Williams would be my first three. Second
Gotcha.
round pick. It has to be receiver because Calvin Ridley needs somebody there. So
Yeah. I will go Kyle Williams, a wide receiver, Washington State, pick 103. I think he is a lock. I think he is the guy. I don't know how they get back into that position, but I think he's the guy. I really do. I think he could do good things. Just depends if he's still there or not. There's a Washington State connection with Cam Ward there. Maybe that they dig into that. Maybe they'll do their best to get him on the team. I'm a big fan of Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington State. I want to say his name right, so I'm like my little iPad over here. All right, Tim Boyle's just a body. He's just a camp guy. I'm sad that I have to tell people this, but he's not replacing.
No.
He is there for camp, and he will probably be just tossed out or signed to the practice squad. He is nothing else. But Lord knows when he was signed, I'm like, bye, Will. Bye. And I'm like, oh. If anything, he just signifies that it's a quarterback in first. That's what he's doing. So that stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Now,
he's our savior. Save the Titans, Tim.
Save us. Save us. Deliver us. A little Prince of Egypt for you there. Okay. Now, the big story. All blue jerseys.
Yeah, baby blue.
How dare they do something? It's so silly. I know, like, lifetime Titans fans. I know them. I commune with them or whatever. And I have never in my entire life heard some whining. Oh, I take that back. The Texans still whine about the Oilers jerseys. But this is like when you find it in your own fan base, I find it very annoying. I hate it. I hate it. Well, we wear the light blue and blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, you have to wear it because Nike makes them. So you got to wear it. I think they try to stay away from it for a long time, but now it's back. And by the way, it's my favorite combination is light blue and white pants. So I'm happy about it. This is not that big of a deal. Y'all need to chill. This is a jersey. But my favorite was some doofus who says, well, I guess I'm not going to a game this year for a jersey color. What if they're good? No, I'm sorry.
Right.
They're not wearing icy white. I don't want it. I still want my red Christmas Titans jersey that never came to fruition. Still.
I don't like that. I don't like that color red that we.
So far, the sycophants we have to put up with are the Married to Mariotas, the who do we just talk about? Oh, the Levis lovers, and they're not wearing my favorite jersey color. Those three in the fan base can shoot. We've had enough.
I tried with Levis. I really did.
We all tried. There's no look. You and I went on here, and I said, and you agreed. I said the experiment had to continue. Yeah, we had to see it through, and we thought he was starting to get better after the Texans game, and the Washington game he wasn't terrible, but nobody was freaking helping the poor guy, and then he just poops the bed after that. It's just horrible. We gave
Jaguars and Bengals. We made their defense look like actual contenders.
Oh yeah, awful, just horrible stuff.
They can't hear you. It's like I know, but I got to yell at something. So
I feel you.
But do you think we're gonna trade Levis?
Yeah, you give me a ham sandwich, you can have him tomorrow. I'll even pay for shipping. I'll put him in a nice UPS box. What was Yzma from the Emperor's New Groove? I'll put him in a box, and I'll put that box in another box, and I'll mail that box to myself. And then I'll smash it with a ham. Uh-oh. You froze up on me. He's left me all alone. all by myself. Bradley Mangold, his internet has betrayed him. I hate it when that happens.
Okay, that was weird. Like, we just
got there you are. Yeah. There you are.
I think he will get. I mean, I think he will get traded. I mean, like I said,
I think when somebody gets injured, he'll get traded. I think when somebody gets injured, he'll get traded. That's what I think.
GM, Brian Callahan, obviously, I don't think wants to coach him.
So
I think
fresh start is best for everybody. Fresh start.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I mean, like, I wasn't sold on. I mean, I wasn't sold on Cam Ward and Sam. I wasn't my fault. I wasn't sold on Cam Ward until how good he was doing in the interviews. Everybody said I made it up. I did not make it up. Shedeur Sanders' interviews didn't go as well as Cam Ward's did. You can even check Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark said the same thing. Now, he just blamed it on skin color, which is weird because Cam Ward is African American too, so that makes no sense.
Every time.
Yeah, I know. Every time. So it's just funny hearing the Titans fans like, I never seen Brian Callahan smile before. Miami's pro day.
Well, he hasn't had a lot to smile about. So these things happen. We are past.
I agree. He needs a new jolt of energy.
Fresh start.
I think Cam Ward will provide that. I like his leadership. I think his toughness. I won't call him doughy because he's 6'2", 223.
Anytime anybody describes a quarterback, I just describe Sam, the other Sam, the Sam that played for the Vikings last year. What's his name?
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Oh,
yeah. and Colin Cowherd said it, and I've laughed about it ever since. Thick, trunky, coastal kid. What does that mean? Thick and trunky. Anyway, that's it for us this Friday. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. As Bradley Mangold says, with his creepy black and white picture, no one will ever love you like me, to his wife here. And he says, please, it's true. Please leave a comment, please, and share, spread the word. We would greatly appreciate it. Is it the other way around? All right.
14-year anniversary tomorrow.
Look at that.
Yes, not that old.
For Bradley. 1-4. 1-4, everybody. That's how you do it. Yeah. For Bradley Mangold, I am Sam Dean, a.k.a. Mr. First Down, and you all have a great night. I'm going to hopefully not pee my pants.